OMG, 17 times the royals got caught on camera doing the unthinkable. The British royal families captivated the world's imagination for centuries with their stately decorum, grandeur, and idealized image of nobility and refinement. However, behind the scenes, they've also been caught in their share of controversial incidents and scandals over the years that clash with their cultivated public image. While expected to maintain an impeccable standard of moral rectitude and proper behavior befitting royalty, members of the royal family have sometimes lapsed into impropriety. From wardrobe malfunctions to raucous partying, illicit affairs, and connections with unsavory characters, the royal family's veneer of upright virtue is cracked under the glare of flashbulbs. Here are 17 unbelievable moments when the royals got caught doing the unthinkable. Number 1. Prince Harry's Las Vegas Party, 2012. In August 2012, nude photos of Prince Harry emerged from a private party during his trip to Las Vegas. The 27-year-old prince was seen completely naked playing a game of strip billiards in his VIP hotel suite. It appeared he had been drinking heavily at the raucous party. The leaked photos caused embarrassment for Harry and the royal family, evoking memories of his past drug use and partying. However, most reacted with amusement rather than outrage. Some praised Harry for behaving like a typical young man despite his royal status. As third in line to the throne, Prince Harry's naked frolics were deemed highly inappropriate and embarrassing. The leaked photos made headlines around the world, with debates about Harry's maturity and whether his behavior was acceptable for a prominent member of the royal family. In response, Harry apologized, acknowledging he had let himself and his family down. Number 2. Princess Margaret's Affair, 1976. In 1976, Princess Margaret, the younger sister of Queen Elizabeth, was photographed on the Caribbean island of Mystique with her lover, Roddy Llewellyn, a landscape gardener 17 years her junior. Princess Margaret was still married to Lord Snowdon at the time, making this relationship an extramarital affair. The princess, then 46, was pictured in a bikini with Llewellyn on a beach. Other photos showed them swimming together and embracing. The photographs were published in the News of the World tabloid and caused a major royal scandal, leading to the breakdown of her marriage. As a member of the royal family, Princess Margaret was expected to uphold certain moral standards at the time, so this affair was considered shocking and unacceptable. The publication of the photos led to immense embarrassment for Princess Margaret. The affair confirmed speculation about issues in her marriage and was seen as further evidence of her tendency to flout royal customs and expectations. Number 3. Duchess of York's toe-sucking scandal, 1992. In 1992, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, was photographed poolside having her toes sucked by American businessman John Bryan during a vacation in Saint-Tropez. The infamous paparazzi photos captured Bryan kissing and sucking on the toes of the married Duchess, among other intimacies. Published in tabloids globally, these images caused Ferguson enormous humiliation and became an enduring scandal for the royal family. The toe-sucking incident confirmed rumors of trouble in her marriage to Prince Andrew. Ferguson was slammed for such indiscreet public intimacy with another man while still married to a prince. The scandal undermined public respect for the Duchess and reinforced her struggles adhering to royal decorum expected of her position. With her younger daughters Beatrice and Eugenie on the trip, the photos further suggested possible neglect of her parental responsibilities. The toe-sucking images came to define Sarah Ferguson in the public eye and remain one of the most lurid royal scandals ever captured on camera. Number 4. Princess Catherine's topless photos, 2012. In September 2012, several tabloids published topless photos of Princess Catherine that were taken while she was privately sunbathing at a secluded chateau in Provence, France, with Prince William. The intrusive photos showed the princess without a bikini top, sunbathing on a balcony. The images evoke immense rage from the royal family over the invasion of privacy and a clear breach of decency. The photos were taken from a significant distance away using zoom lenses, prompting debate over paparazzi harassment. As a very private, respected member of the royal family, Princess Catherine was stunned and distressed by the publication of these private topless photos taken without consent. The scandal drew parallels to the media harassment faced by Prince William's mother, Princess Diana. Lawsuits were filed against the French magazine Closer, which initially published the images. The topless photo leak reinforced the constant media scrutiny faced by the royals and their ongoing efforts to restrain the worst excesses of the tabloid press. Number 5. Prince Andrew's association with Jeffrey Epstein, 2019. Prince Andrew's troubling friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein led to enormous backlash in 2019 when photos and videos emerged showing them together. Images surfaced showing Andrew and Epstein walking together in Central Park and Andrew waving goodbye to a young woman at the door of Epstein's Manhattan mansion in 2010. Epstein had been convicted in 2008 of soliciting an underage girl for prostitution, so Prince Andrew remaining associated with him raised serious concerns. One video also showed Epstein and Andrew inside the mansion, contradicting Andrew's claims that he never witnessed any suspicious behavior during their encounters. Allegations also emerged that Andrew had inappropriate relations with girls trafficked by Epstein. Andrew faced calls to explain his troubling ties to Epstein, but gave a disastrous BBC interview seen as lacking empathy for Epstein's victims. The scandal was a major embarrassment for the royal family and led to Andrew withdrawing from public duties due to the damage to his reputation. Number 6. Prince William's middle finger, 2017. At a charity polo match in June 2017, Prince William was caught flipping the middle finger at the crowd in an annoyed response to rowdy spectators. When his team scored against their opponents, some spectators heckled Prince William over the contested goal. TV cameras captured Prince William turning his horse and raising his middle finger to the crowd while mouthing expletives. Though brief, the crude hand gesture was clearly visible. The incident caused some outrage over Prince William's profane signaling. As a senior member of the royal family and future monarch, such vulgar actions were seen as unbecoming of Prince William's stature. Some wrote it off as a temperamental reaction amidst competition, but the footage presented an unusually coarse showing for the typical polished Prince of Wales, rarely known to lose his composure in public. The provocative scene made headlines given how uncharacteristic it was for Prince William's normal comportment as a royal. Number 7. Duchess of Sussex's father controversy, 2018. In the lead-up to her 2018 wedding to Prince Harry, Meghan Markle had to deal with major embarrassment when her father was caught staging paparazzi photos of himself. Thomas Markle was shown in a series of scripted photos getting fitted for a suit, browsing images of Meghan online, and exercising. It was revealed that he arranged for a paparazzi photographer to take the photos and was possibly paid for them. The manufactured photos created a huge scandal with accusations Markle was exploiting Meghan's fame. She was said to be extremely upset when finding out her father partook in this breach of trust for financial gain around the intense media spotlight on their family. The debacle forced Markle to back out of walking Meghan down the aisle due to the backlash. This controversy cast a shadow over Meghan's wedding and further strained her relationship with her father and his side of the family. It also showed the extremes Meghan's family would go to capitalize on her royalties. Number 8. Prince Harry's Nazi costume, 2005. In January 2005, a photo was published showing 20-year-old Prince Harry wearing a Nazi costume, complete with swastika armband to a costume party. The photo caused a major scandal and intense backlash over Harry's extremely poor choice to don a Nazi uniform for fun. Harry faced accusations of racism, insensitivity, and promoting hatred. The incident was especially controversial given Prince Harry's prominent position in society and the British royal family's role in defeating the Nazis in World War II. Harry later apologized, saying he made a poor choice for a costume that he deeply regretted, but significant damage was done to his reputation. The storm of criticism over his tasteless costume forced Harry to confront his lack of judgment and sense of entitlement as a prince. The photo tarnished Harry's image at a time when he was trying to shed his reputation as the rebellious spare heir. It remains one of the most offensive scandals involving a royal flouting social expectations and human decency. Number 9. King Charles' private conversation, 1993. In 1993, intimate private phone conversations between King Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles were leaked, revealing explicit details about their secret relationship. The late-night 6-minute phone call was recorded in 1989 and explosively revealed their extramarital affair. King Charles expressed he wanted to live in Camilla's trousers and be her tampon. The conversation was crude and explicit. Its leak sparked a firestorm and humiliated King Charles and Camilla. The so-called Camillagate tapes offered irrefutable proof of their affair. The British press lambasted King Charles for disrespecting his then-wife Princess Diana and undermining the monarchy. King Charles also faced criticism for allowing such a sensitive call to be taped. The content negatively impacted public perceptions of King Charles. These tapes emerged, confirming King Charles prioritized Camilla over Princess Diana early in his marriage. Their disclosure made hearings of King Charles' adultery and sexual fantasies damaging at a time when he was trying to bolster his reputation as the next king. The episode remains an excruciating royal scandal due to King Charles' exceedingly intimate and uncensored remarks being made public. Number 10. Princess Michael of Kent's racist brooch, 2017. Princess Michael of Kent came under fire in 2017 for wearing an overtly racist brooch to a Christmas event attended by Meghan Markle. The brooch featured an image of a black figure clad in gold with an exoticized design. Meghan, who's of mixed race, was also present at the Buckingham Palace lunch. Many condemned Princess Michael's choice to wear a piece of jewelry depicting an offensive racial stereotype, while Markle, the first non-white British royal family member, was present. The princess apologized through a spokesperson, claiming ignorance over the racial implications of the blackamoor brooch. But others argued a royal should be better informed on matters of racial sensitivity. The incident drew added scrutiny as Princess Michael had previously made racist remarks. The combination of her brooch and comment history led to allegations she harbored troubling racial insensitivities, not befitting a member of the royal family in 21st century Britain. Number 11. Duchess of York's cash for access scandal, 2010. Sarah Ferguson caused a huge 2010 scandal when she was caught on hidden camera demanding £500,000 cash in exchange for access to her ex-husband, Prince Andrew. The Sunday newspaper's undercover reporter, Mazhar Mahmood, set up a sting operation posing as a businessman wanting to meet Andrew, filming Sarah demanding £500,000 cash and offering to make helpful introductions. When exposed, the video sparked an outcry over Sarah seemingly selling access to the British trade envoy, Prince Andrew. She apologized for her lapse in judgment driven by debts. But the episode reaffirmed her ongoing recklessness to chase money in unsavory ways that damaged the royal family's reputation. Andrew also faced criticism for maintaining ties with his ex-wife that enabled her cash for access scheme. The sordid scandal reinforced Sarah's persona as the troublesome ex-royal, continually overstepping boundaries of propriety and bringing shame upon herself and the institution of the monarchy. Number 12. Princess Beatrice's infamous hat, 2011. Princess Beatrice caused a major fashion scandal with the preposterous hat she wore to Prince William and Princess Catherine's royal wedding in 2011. The tan disc-shaped hat was completely oversized, with odd curled feathers, flowers, and other elaborate adornments piled on top. It drew comparisons to a croquembouche dessert tower or a toilet seat. The internet erupted with memes mocking its ridiculous style. Some quipped it looked like a spaceship had landed on Beatrice's head. The hat almost totally obscured her face and became the most buzzed-about fashion disaster of the entire royal wedding. Given the global attention on the nuptials, her silly hat choice attracted worldwide hilarity and head-scratching. It arguably remains one of the most famously fug accessories ever donned by a royal relative. Beatrice's stylist made the epic miscalculation of crafting a hat that completely overpowered Beatrice's appearance and left her a literal laughingstock at her cousin Prince William's historic wedding. Number 13. Prince Philip's gaffs. Throughout his decades in the public eye, Prince Philip became known for his blunt, often offensive remarks, frequently caught on camera. His so-called gaffs caused recurring controversies for their racist, sexist, and otherwise highly inappropriate nature. During royal walkabouts and events covered by the media, Prince Philip made insensitive comments about women, minorities, and foreigners that drew intense criticism. For example, in 1986, he warned British students in China that they would get slitty eyes. In 2002, he asked an Aboriginal leader if they still threw spears. His penchant for making intolerant quips seen as unbefitting royalty caused periodic uproar. While defenders wrote the remarks off as signs of his antiquated generational views and propensity for humor, Philip's pattern of dubious remarks presented a recurring issue for the royal family. Through the years, his off-the-cuff wisecracks picked up by microphones captured a provocative side of Philip that frequently landed him in hot water. Number 14. Princess Anne's apparent displeasure, 2019. At a 2019 reception at Buckingham Palace, Princess Anne was filmed in a candid moment appearing to shrug in annoyance at the Trumps' arrival. As Queen Elizabeth greeted Donald and Melania Trump, Anne stood in the background, noticeably shrugging her shoulders with a disinterested expression. The video footage went viral and was interpreted as the princess showing irritation in having to meet the controversial U.S. president and First Lady. Anne's apparent displeasure was seen as a tacit rebuke of Trump from a notably apolitical royal. While Anne's true reaction remains ambiguous, the incident gained traction for possibly giving a glimpse of royal resentment towards the divisive American leader. Compared to the Queen's customary politeness, Anne's transparent body language drew speculation that not all royals welcomed the Trumps' visit with open arms. The video presented a rare unscripted moment suggesting conflicted royal attitudes towards current political tensions. Number 15. Princess Catherine's Marilyn Monroe moment, 2014. On a 2014 royal tour of Australia and New Zealand, Princess Catherine suffered a wardrobe malfunction when a gust of wind lifted her dress in a scene evoking Marilyn Monroe. While visiting Wellington's War Memorial, a strong blast of wind caught Catherine's lightweight yellow dress as she descended airplane stairs. Photos show her grabbing the flying skirt as it raised high, exposing her legs. The breezy moment revealed a glimpse of the princess's underwear and flashed her thighs in a memorable repeat of Monroe's iconic flying skirt image. The incident resulted in embarrassment for Princess Catherine over the unintended show captured by cameras. Comparisons were immediately drawn to Monroe's sensual 1955 moment. But while Monroe intended to titillate, Princess Catherine was mortified by inadvertently losing control of her dress and revealing more than planned. The gusty scene highlighted the risks of accidental exposure faced by royals on windy days. It also demonstrated Princess Catherine's grace under pressure to maintain dignity when caught off guard. Number 16. Meghan's claims against the palace, 2021. In a bombshell 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan Markle claimed she experienced racism from the royal household and received no support despite suicidal thoughts. Meghan stated concerns were raised about baby Archie's potential skin color, and she was denied help when feeling suicidal. The explosive revelations painted the royal family as insensitive regarding mental health and racial issues. Meghan's willingness to expose perceived failings and mistreatment from palace officials caused a huge stir. The palace was forced to respond to allegations of neglect towards a family member's mental well-being and tolerance of racism within the institution. Meghan pulling back the curtain sparked reassessment of royal family inclusivity. Her emotional claims on international TV cemented her rupture from the monarchy while dragging its name through the mud. It marked an unprecedented level of public criticism of the royal establishment from within. Number 17. Prince Harry's marijuana use, 2002. In January 2002, when he was 17 years old, Prince Harry admitted to experimenting with cannabis and alcohol on multiple occasions at his father King Charles' Highgrove estate. This confession came after a tabloid newspaper published photos of Harry smoking cannabis at a private party. While cannabis use was illegal in the UK at the time, Harry's admission did not lead to any criminal charges. As a member of the royal family, however, his drug use attracted substantial media attention and controversy. Critics argued it set a bad example for young people, while defenders claimed it was normal youthful experimentation. However, King Charles did not reprimand Harry too harshly, wanting his son to feel comfortable being open with him about his actions. King Charles arranged for him to visit a rehab clinic to learn about drug dangers. Harry later said he regretted his cannabis use, which he characterized as simply trying to rebel and be one of the lads. The incident was an early sign of Harry's struggles living under intense public scrutiny. That's a wrap on some of the wildest times the royal family got caught on camera doing the unthinkable. From affairs and racy photos to drug use and insensitivity, they've proven themselves far from perfect. What did you think of these eye-opening royal incidents? Let us know in the comments if you were surprised by any. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching. Bye!